You won't believe these 15 places exist in remote Georgia. We went deep into the state to find towns that time seems to have forgotten. Today we're counting down America's worst towns, right here in Georgia. These aren't your typical travel spots. We're talking ghost towns, bizarre legends, and communities with secrets they'd rather keep buried. We've ranked these towns from bad to absolute rock bottom, and the journey only gets crazier. So buckle up. This is the real, unfiltered look at the underbelly of the Peach State. Watch till the end. Number 1 will completely change how you see Georgia. Let's get started. Number 15 is Eastman, Georgia, a town that feels cut off from the rest of the world. Once known as the candy capital of Georgia, the sweetness faded long ago. Boarded-up storefronts line Main Street, a stark reminder of the jobs that vanished. Young people leave for bigger cities, draining the community year after year. Eastman is a sobering example of what happens when a community is left to fade away. Number 14 is McRae, Helena, a town born from the awkward merger of two rivals. Instead of unity, the merger left a confusing identity and a lingering sense of rivalry. Population is dropping fast. Abandoned homes and empty buildings are everywhere. The downtown is a ghost town with even the local theater struggling. McRae, Helena is a cautionary tale. Combining two struggling towns doesn't fix the problems. That's why it's on our list. Number 13 is Lumber City, a town that once thrived on timber. Now it feels deserted. Its biggest claim to fame is being one of Georgia's worst speed traps. The downtown is nearly empty, with ruins of old mills overtaken by weeds. Now, it's a shell of what it once was, a haunting example of economic collapse. Number 12 is Alamo, Georgia, a town making a last stand against fading into nothingness. Surrounded by farmland, it's isolated and offers little for residents, especially the young. The local economy runs on a gas station, a Dollar General, and the courthouse. The Grand Courthouse stands out, a relic of bigger ambitions in a town that's shrinking. Alamo isn't bad, it's just empty, existing in a state of suspended animation. It's a place you pass through without noticing, lacking identity and opportunity. That's what lands Alamo on our list, a town fighting a losing battle against irrelevance. It's a sad sight to see. Number 11 is Glenwood, a town that feels frozen in the 1950s, but not in a good way. The downtown is crumbling, with rusted gas pumps and dusty storefronts. The population is tiny and aging, with almost no young people left. Despite being near a state park, Glenwood hasn't capitalized on tourism at all. No inns, no cafes, no shops, just missed opportunities. The town seems unwilling or unable to adapt, watching the world change around it. Glenwood is being quietly reclaimed by nature, a place forgotten by time. That's why it's on our list. Number 10 is Mount Vernon, home to Brewton Parker College, a college town without the energy. The college faces financial struggles, casting a shadow over the whole community. The town exists mainly to support the college, but there's no bustling student life or downtown. Students and residents alike feel isolated, with little to do off campus. The town's fate is tied to the college's uncertain future. There's no sense of growth, just a struggle to survive. Mount Vernon is a college town without the fun, living on a knife's edge. That's why it cracks our top 10. Number 9 is Abbeville, a town haunted by the loss of its one big event, the Ocmulgee Wild Hog Festival. The festival was the town's identity, but when it ended, so did much of Abbeville's spirit. Now, the downtown is filled with vacant buildings and nostalgia for a past that's never coming back. The courthouse stands as a relic of better days. Without the festival, Abbeville lost its purpose and hope. It's a community adrift, defined by what it used to be. The ghost of the wild hog lingers, but the town is fading. That's why Abbeville makes our list. Number 8 is Rochelle, a town defined by isolation, decay, and a legendary lost Confederate gold treasure. The legend adds mystery, but the reality is bleak: collapsing buildings and a shrinking population. The train tracks that once brought life now just divide the town. There's no money to fix or even tear down the ruins. The myth of buried gold is the only thing keeping Rochelle on the map. It's a place where the past is literally rotting in front of you. Rochelle lives on a ghost story because it has nothing else. That's why it's here. Number 7 is Warwick, a town so small it's defined by its water tower and little else. There's no real downtown, just scattered houses and a sense of emptiness. Residents commute elsewhere for work and entertainment. There are virtually no jobs here. Warwick feels less like a town and more like a rural subdivision. There's no community hub, no pride, just a place people live but don't belong to. When asked what people do for fun, a local said, "Leave." Warwick is a void on the map defined by what it lacks. That's why it's one of the most strangely depressing places we visited. Number 6 is Plains, the hometown of President Jimmy Carter. You'd expect a thriving tourist town, but Plains is stuck in time. Tourists come for Carter sites, but the rest of the town sees little benefit. Outside the main attractions, Plains is just another tiny, quiet Georgia town. The population is smaller now than when Carter was president. The presidential connection made Plains a museum piece, not a vibrant community. It's a paradox, world famous, yet stagnant and remote. Plains is famous, but it's not thriving. Number 5 is Butler, a town that feels like a dead end in every sense. The downtown is hollowed out, with more for lease signs than open businesses. Industries are gone, poverty is visible, and hope is scarce. The abandoned county jail looms over the town, a symbol of confinement and decay. Butler's problem is its complete lack of hope or resilience. Residents seem worn down by constant struggle. It's a town that feels like it has given up. That's why Butler is one of the worst towns in Georgia. Number 4 is Ideal, Georgia, a name that couldn't be more ironic. The town is tiny, run down, and looks like it could blow away in a strong wind. Most buildings are collapsing and basic services are non-existent. Residents travel miles for essentials. Poverty here is extreme. Houses with tarps for roofs and plywood for windows are common sights. Ideal is a testament to the failure of the American dream in rural Georgia. The name is a constant mocking reminder of what the town is not. That's why Ideal is a powerful and disturbing entry. Number 3 is Ellaville, a town with a charming exterior and a disturbing legend. The story of the hog-nosed woman, a tale of cruelty and exclusion, still haunts the community. It's a reminder of how outsiders were treated, casting a shadow over the town's friendly facade. Beyond the legend, Ellaville faces the same isolation and lack of opportunity as others on this list. The population is small and aging, with few jobs to keep young people around. The town tries to trade on its historic charm, but the dark folklore lingers. Ellaville is a complex place, pleasant on the surface, unsettling underneath. That's why it's number 3. Number 2 is Lumpkin, a town defined by the massive Stewart Detention Center. The prison dominates the economy and identity, overshadowing everything else. The town's survival is tied to a controversial institution, creating a heavy, oppressive atmosphere. The historic downtown is architecturally beautiful, but nearly abandoned. Lumpkin is trapped, both by its isolation and its reliance on the detention center. The contrast between decaying beauty and the foreboding prison is jarring. Lumpkin feels like a town that sold its soul. That's why it's our runner-up. Here it is, the number 1 worst town in remote Georgia, Preston. The county seat of Webster County, Preston is the capital of nowhere. No stores, no gas station, not even a traffic light. It's the ultimate example of a town that's lost its reason to exist. That's our tour of the 15 most shocking places in remote Georgia. Which town surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments. These aren't just statistics, they're real communities, and seeing this side of America matters. If you enjoyed this countdown, please subscribe and join our community. Your support helps us keep exploring America's hidden places. We have more adventures planned and we want you to be a part of them. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.